Good day everyone, a very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining me once again. My name is Nick. We're on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, seeing how a game plays, funnily enough. This one is called Steel Empire, published by Flying Edge in 1992. It's a horizontal shooter, although sometimes it does go in other directions, but it's predetermined. And it's in a steampunk alternative reality. Hooray! You've got an option of two ships, either a striker, a biplane, or we'll keep this all on normal and stuff, or a Zeppelin, 3 shots forward and behind, and a smart bomb, or a lightning bomb it's called here. Now we play these games from the standpoint of your first or second ever go, and that's me here. Didn't own the game back in the day. Let's see what this plays like. We're against the Motorhead Empire, I think. So we got this striker, we got the Zeppelin 01. So hopefully they play a little bit different. We'll stay with the striker plane. We're playing this, and good luck mate. We're playing this from the standpoint of the first or second go to say. It's newbie, it's not expert gameplay, we're having a laugh, we're stress busting, it doesn't click all the way through, so here I go. Firing forward, looks like it's dropping bombs automatically. There's power-ups to collect too. Now, I'll try and survive. Good music on this, initially looks quite good. Looks like we're going slightly downwards. Yes, power-ups. Every 3 you collect, it increases your firepower by 1 with a maximum of 20. Come on, Nick. Right, there's a few things here for me to get. Hooray! Now look at the top, there's my vital signs, lives 2. This is great. So it's a steampunk alternative reality, I think, or the future, or 18th century, or something. I think it's released first in Japan and then everywhere else. I'm liking it so far, it's almighty. Now, oops, I've hit the ground. If you're enjoying your Mega Drive reviews or the channel in general and you haven't already, please consider subscribing as I lightning bomb their butts to hell. Good stuff. Yes, please consider subscribing and massive, look at that. A massive thank you to everyone subscribed so far. There's a lot going on in this game. Why haven't I heard about this before? I would have loved this on the Commodore Amiga, so it'd have to be the 1200, I'd imagine. The sound effects are drowning out the music somewhat, but I don't mind. You could probably change that in the options bit. Kabiff kaboom. I'm desperate to get off level 1, and that is my only aim for this review gameplay type thing. Hooray to the members, thank you for keeping this channel going. If you want to see other Mega Drive stuff, a bit of help there, they're all in the playlist. Click on my username, takes you to the channel page. Click on playlist, and Mega Drive will be there along with a load of other stuff. But the Mega Drive, oh my god, what's this fella? The Mega Drive does have a lot of cool shooters. This is being controlled by propellers. I don't think Steam could create this much energy, but never mind, we're having a bit of a laugh. In this universe, in this reality, maybe it would. Now, if you had this game back in the day, let me know if you've also completed the thing. Not quite sure how many levels it's got, but I'd love to play through all of them. This is a quality shooter. Good graphics, great gameplay. Does favour the newbie, because generally I'm a bit rubbish and I'm not dying straight away. Seems to be able to avoid the firepower on this thing quite easily. Yeah, good music, good graphics, good playability. I love the thing already, and we're only a few minutes in. Let's see if it annoys me or I change my mind. This is quickly becoming one of my favourite games on the Mega Drive. There we go, I've said it. Boom, I'm probably forgetting all the other ones. Diddly dear, music feels a bit like Airwolf. Do 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 do. Feels a little bit like that. Right, anyway, but what is this big thing? It's taking a bit of a beating here. It's smoking a little bit. We must get it eventually, and that, I imagine that'll be the end of level 1. I've got, is that one bomb left up the top I've picked up? I've got 2 things either side of me shooting as well as a part of a power-up, a bit like R-Type, they happen there. So fire forward, fire, so yes! Look at that, and I've done that on my first go. Hooray for me! Yes, if you are a steampunk fanatic, comment in the comment section below. What steampunk stuff have you got? Is it goggles, is it a hat, is it shoes, or is it a pencil case? Or everything? Show off with your steampunk stuff below. Steampunk is cool. If I could get away with it, I'd wear it, but I can't. Right, anyway, well, I suppose I could go out somewhere wearing it, but people would comment. Right, biff, baff, boff. Oops, I've taken the big one again. And now, what's generous about this game? This is on normal mode, because you can set it on easy if you want to, which I do. But the game does, I believe, have a few continues. If you die, you can continue where you left off, and I think you can then either have the same ship as before, or you could continue to the other one. I like the way the plane's deviating when you're going backward and forward. That is good too. Got parallax scrolling, you might see. The foreground is moving quicker than the background, which is adding it a bit of depth. It exudes arcade quality. There's a windmill there taking off. You don't have that in many games. So blast those windmills to Betsy. Good stuff. That firing from behind is pretty cool as well. Lots of fire play. You've got energy really, so you don't get killed by getting hit straight away, which really, well, something's going to happen here, which really draws you into the game. There's some big bloke going to turn up here, I can tell. Prepare for the big bloke. Oh my god, if you are a big bloke, comment below, or a big woman, there, or a small woman, or a medium woman. That includes everyone, great. And if you're single, well, then contact me anyway. Biff. Continue. Yes, when you continue in this game, what is good was change the air zeppelin. I think you keep your weapons and your power-ups you left off with. So that's good as well, isn't it? So if you get stuck in a certain point, you got a better chance. Now what happened a lot of the time is, in a difficult game, you got to a certain point, and if you restarted with just your puny normal weapon, that you wouldn't get any further. This isn't like that. They've addressed that problem. The steamship is a bit bigger. It's moving a little bit slower, but ever so slightly. Looks like it can take more damage. Air Zeppelins aren't really known for their manoeuvrability as much as this. Oh, I missed that help there as we blast another windmill. Right, come on now. So we need to get through this level to get to that end of the level boss and then smash everyone's face in. Great game. Great game. If you're new to the channel, then a big hello to you. We mainly cover ZX Spectrums, but we cover other stuff too, including the old Mega Drive, or Genesis as it's known outside of Europe. Whoa. Oh man, Caravan. Haven't even done any Master System games yet, but that'd be good to see. Right, 16-bit glory here. The Mega Drive had a hell of a punch. A hell of a punch. Wish I'd had one back in the day, but I was Commodore Amiga during this sort of era, but if I saw this on the Amiga, it would have been an instant hit. Right, here we go. We know what's going to turn up now. Wish me luck. Fingers crossed, eyes crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed. Especially if you're dying to go to the loo. Right, here we go. Kabiff, one bomb there, and he's dead already. Ace. Take that, big nose. Oh no, right, so the main bits are destroyed, but the train's still firing on. Oh, how much pummeling is this going to take? There's not much screen for me to actually go on. Now it feels like it's either a huge train or in a very small balloon. My wonderful balloon. It's an airship, baby, with lots of firing power. Oh god, I think I've only got one life left, haven't I? No. 6 lives, yeah, I did. I think that's red. Oh no, I think it's my last life, yeah. Come on, Eileen. Let's get past this to get to level 2. So I think this is still part 2 of level 2. There's lots of play. There's lots of play in this. You certainly won't. I think I've done it, but I don't know. You certainly won't be completing it on your first go unless you're some crazy genius. But I seem to be getting a little bit distant. I don't think this has got a 2-player. That'd be a good 2-player, both of you on the screen. But I don't think you. Yeah, there won't be much room for manoeuvre. Come on. Oh, if only I had a bomb. Come on, Kasplat Kapow. That's it. Ace. I'm getting a good distance on this game, and this is normal mode. If I set it on easy, I'd probably get even further. Nice one. There we go. Stage 1 clear. Situation under control. Well, cracked stage 1. Let's go to stage 2. Hope you're enjoying the channel. As I say, don't take itself too seriously. All a bit of fun. There might very well be bits I'm missing on the game, but it's the experience of your first or second go, as they say. You might have read a bit of the instructions, you might have read none of the instructions, but there we go. It's flickering like an old cine camera would be there, so it's not your computer, it's not my uploading, it's a part of the game. Exercise caution, low. Low light levels, camouflage, enemies, they've all got it, they're getting gradually more tricky. Also, watch out for rock falls, will do, and potentially explosive gases. Well, always, especially when you've had beans on toast. Right, we'll take the Striker Vital out again. Thank you, as we launch away from the mother steamship. Looks like some galleon of some description. I'd like a film like this. There's actually a steampunk film. Right, so we're inside somewhere. Music is different this time round. Right, it's a bit mottled graphics, a bit harder to see stuff on this one. Maybe it's a heat haze, I don't know. They did say it was the dark, wasn't it? And camouflage too, there's lights about the place. Let's grab those. Let's see how far we can get on stage 2. Lovely parallax scrolling again. Gorgeous colour palette to accompany us on the way. I don't think this is an arcade cabinet. If you know better, let me know. But it would have served pretty good. Oh, we're going diagonally. Oh, yes. We're going diagonally downwards. Quality. Feel the quality on this one. Not sure how well known this game was back in the day. But if you had a Genesis or Mega, you would have to own this if you knew about it. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I stay away from the actual reviews. So I don't know what they would have scored it back in the day. But hopefully it scored big time. It's always compared to other games that come before. Admittedly, I haven't played all the games that come before this, but I've played a mixture of them, and this one is outstanding. Well, yeah, it certainly deserves that. I don't think this has come from a recommendation, unless someone said it. I think I just had it on a list of stuff to look at. Well, there we go. Plane research. Airplane research. That joke works. Right, who's this fella? I can take him out. Not to dinner. It's like a big purple... don't know, thing on stilts. If you're a big purple thing on stilts, then comment below. Continue. Right, let's take the airship out. Oh, we've got to start all over again, have we? Well, only for the bottom save. So there's no save point, you just start the level again if you're doing a continue. That's okay, that's not too bad. Gives us a way to zip through again, I suppose. Right, come on. Blast in. Blast it. Oh, kabiff. Kasplat. Let's get all those, wherever they do, whatever they do. I don't own an airship. If you do, let me know, but you wouldn't get me up on one of those. It doesn't seem like a very good idea. A big, or a hot air balloon. You know, someone shoots a pea shooter or something into the balloon, and you just fly. I know what happens when a balloon bursts in the room. It just goes all around the place with a big raspberry noise. I don't want to be in a hot air balloon and that happening. So Nick died to the tune of a big raspberry. I don't want that to happen. Right. Right, diagonally down again. Avoid these rock falls. Oh, look at the vital signs in the top right. It says warning in red. We can't. Oh, look at that. And then we've blown up. Right, vitals are back up to 75%. Keep an eye on that bar. Gradually going down. Hopefully not going down. Yes, we took the big chunk here. We took a hit to the side pod. Just get to that enemy at the end. I could literally be playing this for hours, I think. It's great fun. I think I'd get stuck on this bit for a while unless I went on easy. This guy's giving me a bit of bother, but it's bombed him that time. Still doing a bit of stuff. Amazing little game. Amazing little game. Here we go. Oh dear, what happened there? Oh dear. I think I leant on the wrong button because this is being emulated. But anyway, sorry about that. But it was a good game. Hope that gave you a bit of the game. Now I do want to play it again over and over again. Fantastic. Great graphics, great sound, marvellous. Reset there, but that was my fault there. But you've seen enough to get the gist of it. So I hope you enjoyed that game. I thought it was absolutely outstanding, but you can guess that. That was the Steel Empire, or Steel Empire published by Flying Edge in 1992. A steampunk horizontal shooter there. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro or shooters, then comment in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.